Hello everyone, this is the first time that we're rematching someone. Let's play e4, e5. Should I play the knight c3 thing, the Vienna? Okay, let's play the Vienna gambit. Is this the move? They don't go for that. I'm gonna get everything. That was just a blunder, I believe. They don't have any knight mobility, so they have to go back, and I can play d4 if I want. The queen check isn't scary, I just have g3. If I wanted to be safe, I could just play knight to f3. I could save d4 for later. Okay, d6. I think that's bad for them because I can take and play d4 next. Pawn takes. That's strange. The reason why that's strange is because you're creating an isolated pawn, and that doesn't really offer you any benefits to take this way. You ideally want to keep your pawns together, and pawn takes also blocks in their queen, so that's not a very logical move. I'm looking at bishop to e3. I think that is a good move. They could try to come back. In positions like this, there are center forward tactics, so if I play bishop to c4, there's knight takes e4, after knight takes e4, they have this move d5 and they're winning a piece. But in this case, I have bishop check, so I'm not worried about playing bishop to c4. So after d5, I can play this bishop check and then move my knight back. They're trying to go for my bishop. I can play queen to e2, defending, and I could try to castle long. Castling long seems interesting. I could also try to castle kingside, doesn't really matter. Ideally, I wouldn't like to, lose this bishop, but it's okay. The knight has moved plenty of times. I do think I should castle queenside. Castling queenside looks really interesting. I can try to attack them if they take my bishop, okay? They have a5, but they're not really doing much. After a3, I can just play a move like b3, and I think my king is relatively safe, so I don't have to worry about that. When this knight is still here, let's try to use this to propel our pawns. I said I don't want to lose this bishop, but I'm kind of provoking them to take, because I'm basically arguing that this knight moved a bunch of times, therefore I am winning something called time. In this position, I could play moves like this. I also like playing a3, because that just stops a3 and I don't have to play b3. In endgames, if I get the structure with a2, b3, and c2, with a pawn on a3, that can be kind of annoying, so I don't really want to allow that. I have this idea of a fork, but they can play bishop to d7, and I'm not actually winning this pawn. And I'm not interested in trying to win that pawn, actually. I have this move, which looks pretty interesting, attacking that. So it should be pretty good. If they defend, then I'll probably use the rook on the f1 square and put more pressure. The knight is defended by the queen. Tactics like this don't work because I can take with the rook. Let's put more pressure. And now I think there is not much they can do. That doesn't really defend the pawn, does it? I'll take with the rook, because if they take with the rook, I have a fork. I want to save the check for later. It's like, why are they playing so fast? You have 7 minutes. I mean, don't play like me. I usually play too slow because I'm trying to explain stuff, but also don't play too fast. I think the easiest option in this case is to try to bring the queen and the rook. So I'm gonna play this check. I'm gonna bring my queen somewhere. Could also bring my knight. I do like bringing my knight. The idea is if the bishop doesn't move to the d8 square, which defends the e7 square, I have knight e7 check, and after king h8, I have the checkmate. Nice, they do see it. That's good. What I'm gonna do here is threaten this checkmate, and that's pretty much unstoppable. Threatening this, which is a checkmate, and they miss it. So there we go, checkmate. I played at 77.0 accuracy and my opponent played at 62.5 accuracy. Not the game I'm proud of, but it's okay. I had advantage for most of the game. Yeah, the Indian opponent's probably going to argue that I shouldn't have left the bishop on e3. I should have tried to move it away and then maybe played h3. I play a3 myself so that I can stop them from playing a3. Bring my knight in, put more pressure. Now I just win everything. In hindsight, I should have probably played queen to f4 straight away. I don't know why I didn't play it, but I create a battery on the f file, and this is pretty much like unstoppable checkmate, but they do have h6, which kind of delays mate. Apparently it's made in 15. Anyways, we get this checkmate. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video.